Today we're going to talk about adding additional peripherals to the UltraSync Hub. As you know, when you order an UltraSync Hub from securityallstar.com, we do something called professional provisioning for self-installation. We provision all the sensors to the panel for you in advance so that when you open the box, all you have to do is plug the panel in and then just mount the sensors. But you might say, what happens if down the road I want to add some additional sensors? Well, we'll send the sensors directly to you and you can provision the sensor. And that's what we're going to do now. We're going to install a smoke detector for an UltraSync Hub. And a lot of things come in this box, as you can see. There are two batteries. There's the actual smoke detector with a cover on it and the directions. We're going to set the directions aside for right now. And basically, this cover comes off the smoke detector, and the smoke detector unhooks right here. And the first thing you're going to do is install the batteries. So this little cover piece comes off, slides off like that. We're going to take these batteries, and you'll see how inside it says the positive faces this way. Put that little piece black tape down, and you actually install the battery right there and positive that way. And now my smoke detector is going to be powered. And I'm just going to close that right there. Now, you'll see there's an ID number, and we'll talk about how we'll automatically sync that, but we could put that ID number in physically. But now I'm going to close this up. And the way you close it, there's a little mark on the smoke detector here, and you'll see there's an arrow there. That's where it goes. You put that little arrow with that mark, and then turn it to the right, and now it's actually secure. When you mount this smoke detector, you use the screws that came in the box, and you go right into a drywall, and you obviously can hang the smoke detector that way. You can also, if you choose, use some double-sided tape. I could put double-sided tape all along this smoke detector. You can buy that from wherever, and put it all along the smoke detector, and then you could just stick it up. So you can either mount it with screws or with tape, whatever your preference. So now let's talk about provisioning the smoke detector. Of course, we have to get the IP address so we know how to do that in order to enter it. So the IP address of this system, we're going to select menu, the number 8, the default master code, which in this case is 1234. You may have changed your master code already. And then the number 6, and that will enunciate the IP address. So let's do that.
Press 1 to set. Enter your code. Followed by an press 1 to IP address is configured as 192.168.1.217. Press 1 to press.
So I select menu just to shut her up. Now we're going to go into your web browser, as we've done many times before, and I'm going to use Chrome here, and I'm going to connect directly to the UltraSync by typing in the IP address, which is the 192.168.1.217 that she said in my case. And when I do, it's going to connect directly to the UltraSync. You're going to sign in by typing in the word installer, all lowercase, and your password is always 9713. That is the installer default code. I'm going to sign in. Then I'm going to go to my menu button, settings, and after I select settings, we'll give it a second. It's going to come up. Sensors are the first thing. And you'll notice in my selection here, I've got a front door already. If I do the drop-down menu, I've got a front door and a motion in this panel. So I'm going to go to the next available sensor, which is sensor 3. I'm going to select it. And in this case, sensor 3, we're going to call it smoke detector. I'm going to actually name it smoke detector. Now, the sensor type for a smoke detector, it's very simple. It's fire alarm. That's what it is. So I just select fire alarm. And then, of course, my area 1 is my security system. And then it's asking for a serial number. Now, I could type in that serial number, but rather than typing it in, I'm going to learn it in by opening the smoke detector. So I hit the learn button, and it's looking for the smoke detector. So now, all I simply do is open it up. And when I do, I've allowed for the tamper to work. And you'll see new device found. Click Save to Store Device. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to save it. And it has saved it. Yes, okay. And the program was success. And now my smoke detector is learned in to my UltraSync panel. Be sure to subscribe and check out all of our videos on YouTube. And for any additional information on all of our products, go to securityallstar.com, where we provide powerful protection for everything you hold dear.